wearing a mask because Norma and I are social distancing. Okay. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys how to do a simple DIY mummy head with a styrofoam head. And it's really a great craft that you could have your kids help you with. Or you help them with, actually. There would be a few little changes if children are going to be making it. I would suggest not using hot glue. Okay? Maybe tacky glue. Any of the glue, or I don't know if Elmer's glue will hold fabric, but just not hot glue for children. And you're going to want some black acrylic paint, some white acrylic paint, maybe yellow. I haven't decided yet. You'll want to pick up, please excuse, he's drawn on because I was going to make him a Pennywise, changed my mind. You're going to want to pick up a male styrofoam head. You can pick them up at pretty much any craft store. I get mine at Joann's or Michael's. Even though he's going to be covered, I would Mod Podge him. He's Mod Podged and painted. Also because we're just going to put some eyes, and you could even do a mouth if you want, but we're going to do eyes for sure. So when you get your head, make sure you Mod Podge him and then at least paint the eye area, okay? Because you want the styrofoam sealed. You don't want to paint directly onto the head. Okay, hi Chanel. Alicia, thank you so much. Second time joining, that's awesome. Hi Karen. I was just talking to Karen. Karen is the one that has, she's the one that ordered those beautiful scarecrow arrangements. And I'm going to do a wreath for her to match. Awesome. Hi Maggie, Sandy. I'm just seeing who's all here. I know, that's, you know what, and that's not even all the heads. There's more in the other rooms, and
I'm just going to town.
Thank God I have Norma. Did I say hi, Candy?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Evelyn.
I'm back here in the corner.
Okay, so black acrylic paint, white acrylic paint, possibly yellow. I don't know. If children are not going to be doing it, glue sticks and a hot glue gun. Now, also you can pick up, you don't have to if you don't want to put him on a stand, but I'm going to put him on a stand. I decided just to do a cocoa color. You can paint it any color you want. You can buy these at Michael's. They're just raw, different sizes. They come in so many sizes. Like here's a big one. This one I have to repaint over, but like the candy corn, I got a little tiny one, so you could use a tiny one also. So you want one of those, and then you want to paint it whatever color you want, and then you'll want to put a varnish over it, a sealant. I use Duraclear. This one is a satin, and that's what seals your paint on your items. Okay, so you have that in the head. Then you will want to pick up, this is what I use. It works for me. You guys can use any kind that you want, or any size. But I had a lot of 3/8 inch dowels. My husband said I don't pronounce it right. But they come in long, you know, sections. And you can get them at Michael's. And I just cut these 5 inches. And my husband drilled 2 holes. And then I just hot glue them in there. And I hot glue the third one right to it. And that's just so that when I put it on, it has a nice firm, you know, he's attached in there. He's actually got a little bigger hole than the females. But, so I'm going to do that first because I want to work on him while he's on the stand. Well, first I'm going to show you what else you need. I picked up 1.5 yards of material. I honestly don't even know what kind it is, but you know, if you go to Joann's or Beverly's, wherever you could get material, just look for something. I would recommend a tan color. I wouldn't go with white because he's a mummy, so he's going to be kind of dirty, right? So this one is an off-white. And what I do is I get it, I throw it in the washing machine on a quick wash and then dry it. And so that's makes it more, you know, easier to handle. More worn. And then I just cut maybe about 1.5 inches, just a little slit. And I'm sure the kids would love this, you know, even 2 inches, and just tearing them all the way down, okay? Actually went the wrong way. I tore it the long way, this way. So I'm sure your kids would have a blast doing this. Tell them come and rip up some material for Mama. So just do that. I honestly do not remember how many I used last year, so I just tore a few. I don't think it'll really take very much. Just kind of depends on how much you want to go around it. So, any questions? I think it's all kind of pretty simple, standard stuff. Nothing too fancy. I'm wondering if I should get one of those stands for the head. Yes, Chanel, definitely. Definitely, you'll want to do that. Hi, Jamie. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly put some glue on these dowels and push them in here. You want to make sure you don't go past the bottom because, see, I still wet in there, dang it. Do you want a paper towel?
Yeah. Please, because I put a chunk of
just a little piece aside.
Oh, come on.
Thank you. You're welcome. Otherwise your stand is not going to sit good. Kind of go down here.
Oh, somebody says, where did you get the electrical tower? The thing again.
Oh, I tell you what, that is super, super awesome. Norma got that for me because I always have a mess. And I actually have, through Amazon, an affiliate link that I could put in the comments here when my lag's over. It was a savior for me. I had such a mess of wires, and this thing is awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to put these dowels in really quick. And everything goes super quick. Ew, this one is kind of messy. It's a really, you know, it's not a hard project at all, and it's cute for Halloween. Okay, so those are on there. And you could get thicker dowels. You could have, you know, if you have a drill and your husband can do it for you, if you can do it, just as long as it's not bigger than the hole, you'll be perfectly fine. So what I do is I'm just going to fill this up with some hot glue. Want a good amount. And then I'm going to pick him up, and I'm just going to put some glue around the inside close to the circle that's the hole there, because I do not want hot glue around the outside ring, because then it will come out. Okay, and just go straight down and then just kind of push on him. Get a nice grip. Just hold it for a few seconds. Make sure he's even also. My face is so hot. Oh, and you're going to want to have, you know, to make him look more mummy-ish, like he's been in the ground or something, get some moss, because that'll look cute. You know, and you could decorate around him and coming out of the material.
He'll look really ragged.
So, being that this is like for kids, we're going to make it super simple. And then kids could actually do this part. The kids could draw, paint the eyes on. Alright, so we're going to get the black paint. And just, you know, if you have a multi-pack of paint brushes, just something similar to this, just so that you or your children can paint a little circle there for the eyeballs.
You know.
Alright, thank you. That's very helpful. So I'm not going to make him fancy at all. It's going to be very simple. Wet your paintbrush and then just kind of dab it. And acrylic paint dries super fast. So
Where do you put the heads on, Heather?
I know, Ron, those. So here's his eye. The males have, you know, indents. They have eyelids. Don't even worry about it. Just go ahead and fill in just all around his eye. All black. We're going to do all black. I'm just letting the cool air get on him, and while that is happening, okay, but let me just tell you something. Don't ever paint the base of your head and stick him right in front of a fan on high and hope that it dries, because your whole head will crack and look like a moon. Okay, I'm just doing, it's oscillating, it's on low, just so that I could start working around him so he won't crack. You are super welcome, Linda. So, okay, if you have, oh wait, we want to make his eyes look cooler. Alright, so, I forgot about this. I start getting talkative, and Norma has to shut me up sometimes. But this is important. Okay, so.
But you weren't answering questions,
yes.
so I shut up. You weren't just being like blah, blah, blah about nothing.
Now, we want his eyes to stand out a little bit, so we don't want to just keep it black, but yet you can if you want. Now you have an option. Can you hand me a paper right behind you, Norma? You can do his eyes two different ways. So whatever is easier for the kiddies, I think. Whatever the kids is easier for them. You can just do, here's my outliner. It's better if you get an outliner pen.
Thank God my head is not abused by Heather.
Heather, you are uber awesome. Cannot thank you for all your. Aw, thank you, Michelle. So you could do it two ways. I'm just gonna do the white dot, but if you want to add a little more, you're gonna take the yellow and just do a little circle right in the center of his eye, and then you'll take your white and do, you know, a little dot there. That's it if you want to add yellow, okay? Because that'll kind of look cute too. I just don't want to add yellow, but I just wanted to let you know in case you do. So all I'm going to do is, it's better if you have a little outliner, maybe a size 0 or something. If you don't, you can even use a little toothpick. And right where his eyes are already indented, I'm just going to do a little dot. If it looks too big, you could always go in, you know, and put some black to make it smaller, but we're going to leave it like that for now. Okay? Just like that. What we're going to do. Now again, if you have children, make sure you use like tacky glue or something else. You don't want to use hot glue with kids unless you're going to help them do it. And
yeah, we don't want nobody getting burned.
yeah, I just want to make that clear.
I mean, Heather gets burned all the time, so.
Yes. So I'm going to start by putting this way, okay? And I'm only going to glue like almost like a cap, like right where his eyebrows are. right there. And I'm going to leave these strands because I think I'm going to have some hanging out. Okay. So hot glue really destroys styrofoam. So use very little and be very quick. Okay. So we're just going to set it right there. Just like that. And you're just going to take your strips and just kind of do a cap. And again, I'm not putting glue down on the sides. And the more that it's all raggedy, the better it's going to look. Okay, so again, I had 1.5 yards of material, and I still have all this, so you have enough to do 2 mummies. So we have our moss, which is very messy, so the kids are going to love that. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of spot glue it around his, put that up there like a hairdo. Just kind of around the stand. And just kind of plop it on there, and whatever holds, holds. Now you want to just kind of find little areas, put a little dab of glue if kids, you know, Elmer's glue or whatever. No hot glue for children. And just kind of shove it in there. And this might be a little heavy, but I kind of like it because it looks like he's coming from the ground. Just a few little ones, and he's got, you can even shred that more if you want, but I think it's pretty groovy. But the way it's hanging out, you can add some over here. So there it is. This is like a super simple DIY little Halloween decoration you can have your kids help you make. And let me just scoot everything over because I kind of want to show you. Because you know, Frankenstein, Dracula, the werewolf, they're all, and the mummy, they're all like part of that back in the long chainy days and stuff. You know, they were like
when we grew up, watching all those movies.
And they kind of match each other, so they look pretty groovy together. So let me just, at least I think so. I think they look.
Jimmy says, "Oh, a little moss coming out of the mouth."
Oh yeah, we can. And look at, there's so much everywhere. You just grab some. You could add it anywhere, you know. Where'd my glue gun go? Oh. Your kids are gonna have a mess everywhere with the.
Candy says, "Awesome."
Moss.
Jimmy says, "He's cool."
Isn't he cool? He is. All right. So let's look at these guys together. I mean, this stand is not for him, but just so you can see. Now, I just need to make Dracula. Oh my God.
Dracula.
This makes me think, ooh, do I want to keep him for myself?
No.
Ron will say none of there. But
You already told everybody it's for
oh my
the
God. I really can picture these as a set. Having Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Mummy together. And maybe the Wolfman. Oh my God, that would be so cool. Okay, guys, does he look like a mummy? Does. So it's just that moss, and you could of course glue it so much better than I did. I'm gonna, you know, obviously do some touch-ups. My glasses. There's his mouth and the eyes, you know. And like I said, you could be different with the eyes. You could add some other highlight in them. So, and then just, that's how he looks. This was so fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, just let me know. But it was fun, and I think that I still think it'd be just so perfect for kids. I might even have my grandkids give it a try. I think they would like it. So you guys all take care. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all for joining.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.